All right, let's get it, man. Oh, let me start my watch.
And they're like, well, y'all can come. Be the youngest ones there.
Oh yeah, gotta do that. Check out the ducks. They chilling on the log. Chilling. Chilling, chill. They chilling on a log. On a beautiful day, chilling on a log. See what I'm saying? Just chilling on a log on a beautiful day. Life is really that simple, man. Chill on a log on a beautiful day. Soaking up the sun, breathing the fresh air, making it happen. Morning. Chilling on a log on a beautiful day. Chilling on a log. KJ the Don. What's up, man? KJ. What is it? Tuesday? Tuesday. Tuesday. Such a nice day. Oh my gosh. That's what it is too. Get that heart rate up. Morning. Oh man. Shout out to all my soap buyers, man. Shout out to my soap buyers, man. I got some stuff coming up for y'all, man. Got some stuff coming up for y'all. need to do. It's Tuesday. Put a question in the chat, guys. Another beautiful day out here on the trail, making it happen. The game comes down to choice and value. That's true. The value in the choice, the value in yourself, the value that you perceive, the value that you choose to perceive. Choice and value. The value that you choose to perceive. The benefit, what it means to you. Based on your identity, based on who you are. Based on what you appreciate. Are you grateful? Are you not? Is the cup half empty, half full? What are you focused on? What are you focused on? Those are the questions. Looks like YouTube is keeping me in the back of the class again. But it's all good. The show goes on. Oh, I was listening to Immortal Minds. Shout out to Soul. And he said something that I wanted to address or talk about. He said, how can you worship a power that you don't see your connection to? How can you worship a power you're not connected to? And every once in a while, I know I'll be talking about God and stuff. And I come at it from a different angle than, the articulation of the average like Christian or the average person who believes in God. I come at it from more of, in my opinion, I come at it from more of a spiritual aspect where I believe that God is in us, right? We're all subunits of the thing they call God. We're like Voltron, but in billions and billions and billions of pieces. And when I say billions and billions and billions of pieces, I'm talking about every cell, molecule, atom. Excuse me, it's like the atom is the smallest subunit of what God is. So we talking about atoms and molecules of air. Air connects us all, right? Air, the atmosphere, we breathe. We all have that connection. And that's all of that is God, all of it, every last bit of it. Morning. So there's no way that you can believe in God and not believe in yourself. You see what I'm saying? There's no way that you can worship something and not worship yourself to a certain extent, right? Because we have to do things within reason, and we have to understand the boundaries and limitations. Because some people can take self-worship to a certain degree that turns it into absolute corruption and narcissism and arrogance, right? So don't take what I'm, you know what I mean? Like some people would take it to the extreme and not realize that God is in you and you're a part of God and you worship yourself as you would worship God. But at the same time, if we're talking about worship, we're talking about the choice and seeing the value, just like Kason said. KJ, the Don. He said, choice within value. So you choose the value and you have a certain perception of the power that you hold within and also the power that you hold within that affects the others around you. So you worship yourself to the point where you love yourself, you have self-love and you treat yourself a certain way to the point where you're operating from a place of abundance. And then from that place, that's when you're able to be beneficial to others, right? You're able to say something, do something, think of something, and inspire others from a place of abundance. but that's due to the power within you and also the fact that you're connected to everyone. So when you reach inside and you find your ability to affect the world around you, others see the example of that, and if they're paying attention, they become inspired. So now, because of your actions of the choice and value, seeing yourself as God and understanding the connection to everyone else who is God and every other molecule, when other people see that, they're inspired to also do the same as far as looking at their individual identity and exemplifying the power and the choice and the value of themselves and so on and so forth. So it's a very cool conversation. And I remember when I was in a physics class in high school. Shout out to my physics teacher. His name was Dr. Jana. Dr. Jana. He was from India. I would I would always piss that guy off. He always he was one of those guys or one of them teachers who he was always like this close to failing me, but he knew I was smarter than that. I would just fuck with him on purpose, and then he would kick me out of the class because he was so anal retentive about the dumbest shit. Like if you didn't hold your pencil the right way, he would accuse you of cheating or some dumb shit like that. And I would always just fuck with him. But I was paying attention though, because he had some game on him as far as physics. Morning. So he said one thing. He said in the realm of physics, right? He was saying that there was force, mass, and time or some shit like that. But he said there's one thing that a lot of people don't consider in the physical realm, and that's information. Information, right? Because you know, if you look at I think it's the general thing with the general equations in physics. There was always like force, mass, weight, so shit like that. But he was like, he said scientists never talk about a fourth. I think there was like three major ones, right? If I please forgive me if I'm not getting this right. I paid attention back then, but I forgot now. But it was force, time, and mass. I think that's what it was. But he said the fourth one that scientists don't consider a lot of the times is information. And the reason why I bring that up is because, like I said, you being you doing you choosing to on yourself and choose the value within your identity and becoming a benefit to others. Earlier when I mentioned when others see that, it gives them inspiration to do the same thing. And what I'm saying is that is a force of nature called information. Right? You see something and you perceive it, and is actually data. Is data that goes into your brain, and then you process that data, and then it does something it does something to initiate movement, or it does something to initiate, some type of other reaction. You get what I'm saying? Action, reaction, and all that type of shit. Potential, kinetic energy, all this different type of shit, right? So information is important. And if you don't take the time to, morning, if you don't take the time to, if you're not paying attention, you'll miss a lot of information. And ultimately, what is information? Information is game. Game. And what do we talk about every day on these channels? Game. We be trying to tell y'all, game is everything. Game is scientific. Game is education. Game is love. Game is life. Game is choice. Game is value. Game is sex. Game is relationships. Game is everything. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to my physics teacher named Mr. Jana. June Sports. June Sports, The Why Is Silent. I see you like that song, huh? Dr. Reggie Reg, facts. Morning, Miles. Good morning, everyone. Monogamous Player, what's up? Good morning. June Sports, Dwight Silent. Duke Lux, good morning. Solid Scorpion, checking in. What's up, everyone? King Camel, yo, bro. Yeah, we got some chill numbers this morning, but it's all good. Like I said, show must go on. We ain't gonna stop doing nothing. Although I might cross over to Instagram earlier than usual, though. Cause if ain't nobody asking no questions or nothing like that, then I could cross over. Cause I already basically gave the message of the day, so that's cool. But yeah, man, information, game, perception, reality, all these things. Can't count. Yeah, man. How do you feel when life gives you lemons? How do I feel? Um, Sour, I guess. I do- How do I feel when life gives me lemons? I don't know. Perception-wise, I have not received lemons from life in a very long time. Perception-wise, I have been receiving sweet plums and peaches and ripe pineapples and mangoes every day. But that's only because of my perception. That's the way I choose to see it. So I'm grateful. I'm appreciative of whatever life gives me. And because of that, everything that comes into my life, I see it as something sweet and beautiful. So I haven't had lemons in a long time. Good morning. I haven't had lemons in a long life has not given me lemons in a long time. But see, that's based on my own choice to perceive it as what I want. And not to say that I'm delusional either. Not to say that I am not basing my perception in reality. My perception is very real, but it's the way that you choose to see things, bro. Because if an obstacle comes your way, you can see it as an obstacle and that's it, or you can see it as an opportunity for you to learn something. So is that really a lemon or is it an opportunity? Is it really an obstacle or is it an opportunity? Right? So life has not given me any lemons in a very long time, bro. Yeah. Life has not given me lemons in a long time, but that's simply because of what I choose and how I choose to see things, and my conscious practice of gratitude and appreciation for whatever life gives me. So I hope that answers your question. King Camel says, I hear you though. It's a lemon or is it an opportunity? Exactly. Solid Scorpion says, any foods that you eat are aphrodisiacs. Morning. I don't know. Fruits and vegetables. Anything that makes you healthy, bro. Good morning. Anything that makes you healthy is an aphrodisiac, pretty much. Because as long as you're healthy, then the body wants to have sex. You know what I mean? I think that a lot of people miss the basic idea of sex. Sex is the activity that allows us to procreate, right? So you got to understand that. Remember when you were younger and you woke up with morning wood pretty much every day, right? I mean, I still wake up with morning wood every once in a while, maybe a couple times a week, depending on. But I'll tell you, it depends on what I ate that week. It depends on when I eat healthy or when I fast, I wake up with morning wood. When I don't, and I don't eat healthy, I don't wake up in the morning with. You understand? So I think people get into the idea of aphrodisiacs and they overcomplicate things. The truth is that being healthy is the aphrodisiac. You understand? Because when your body is healthy, naturally it wants to procreate. It wants to have sex. Your libido goes up because a healthy body wants to reproduce. Because naturally we want to if we're healthy and we're in a good state, then we want to make the body naturally wants to make more of that through sex. You understand? That's why when we're young, we're so virulent, and that's why women are very fertile when they're younger, because that's the best time to reproduce, when our bodies is in our prime. But how do you keep your body in the prime longer? By staying healthy. So being healthy is the aphrodisiac. It don't have nothing to do with any particular foods. It has everything to do with you being healthy. Stop eating the bullshit, exercise, reduce your stress, clear your mind, drink a lot of water, be grateful, be happy. And when I say happy, I don't mean like you jumping around smiling all the fucking time. I'm saying create peace and a peace of mind, create a peace of mind in the way you perceive your life, and reduce your stress, and be overall healthy of mind, body, and spirit. And that will be its own aphrodisiac. Don't try to overcomplicate things. Be like, oh well, maybe if I eat oysters, it'll increase my sex drive. Like, you know, think about oysters. Oysters are raw and natural. Oysters are raw and naturally occurring. The main reason why oysters and seafood is an aphrodisiac is because a lot of seafood is not overcooked. So all of the nutrients are still in the food. You get like shrimp cocktail, or, like I said, oysters, certain types of fish, sushi. They say sushi might be an aphrodisiac, but that's because the meat is still raw and all of the nutrients are still in the fucking meat. So when you eat it, your body's getting nutrients, meaning that your body's staying healthy. So there's really no such thing as an aphrodisiac, bro. You just gotta be a healthy motherfucker. Good morning. People be overcomplicating everything. Like, oh, I should eat this because it makes me. No, nigga. Take a walk, lift some weights, jog. You know what I'm saying? Eat some fruit and vegetables. Have a balanced diet. Drink a lot of water. That's the aphrodisiac. Kendall Jones said, what's good? James Brandon said, yo, Miles, can we one day get a Real Game No Theory panel dating profile review? Yeah, I have to talk to the brethren. Lucario been slacking. He don't want to do that shit. That shit take a lot of work. He don't want to do that shit no more. Y'all niggas, you know what it is? We probably need to do we need to do some shit like how we do with Media Monday, bro. Where y'all niggas really gotta come off some bread, because it takes a lot to go through everyone's profile and to curate the pictures and upload them and all this other shit, and to critique each and everybody's dating profile. So that's what we're gonna probably have to do. Morning. We're gonna have to turn that shit into something where y'all niggas pay a premium to get if y'all really want dating profiles reviewed. Morning. Solid Scorpion said makes sense. Good morning. Real Kings, good morning. James Brandon says, yo, Himby, caffeine, burdock, wild yams, but herbs don't matter unless you're eating healthy. Otherwise, you're just wasting money. Facts. Exactly. See, that's what I'm saying. You can take all that shit you want to take, but if your body can't pump blood correctly because you're not healthy, it don't fucking matter. Elion says, salute, Miles. Just like you mentioned, gratitude. I think that's a start. Mathis R says, Media Mondays was definitely one of y'all best ideas for real. Y'all be going up. Monday probably one of y'all favorite days of the week. Now, nah, I ain't gonna lie. I'll be excited, I like how that. You see, notice how it happened organically. I I want y'all to notice how it happened organically. Where I think it was D Money was like, oh yeah, I want to show y'all one of my songs, and then we just turned that shit into a business idea, just like that. So, and guys, see, this is what I'm talking about when I try to explain to you guys about gratitude and seeing the positive side of things at all times. Because we could have, think about it, if we was just some negative assholes, we could have been like, fuck you, D Money, you ain't got no talent. Fuck that. We ain't doing shit. We ain't gonna show your music. You corny, blah, blah, blah. But what did we say? We was like, hey, send some bread and we'll showcase your shit. And then it just organically morphed into a new show idea. You understand? So I appreciate things like that. And that's what I'm trying to tell y'all. Gratitude and appreciation and thinking positively and loving yourself, guys. Like it's a fucking superpower, man. I'm telling you. It's a fucking superpower. I was there the day you came up with it off the top. Exactly. And how was I able to come up with an idea like that off the top of my head? Because I'm always choosing gratitude. I'm always like I be trying to tell y'all. Like a lot of niggas think that just because I be yelling and calling niggas bitch ass niggas, y'all think I'm doing it because I hate niggas or because I want to ridicule niggas or make niggas feel bad. No, I be saying that shit out of love, bro. Like I be really on some positive shit. I just yell and shit to kind of help to punch niggas in the chest to let them know how serious it is. But I'm always on some love shit. I'm always on some positive shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm always thinking for the, I'm always on my next level, bro. I'm always on my next level. I be trying to tell y'all, bro. But it's like if you don't see it for yourself, it's gonna be hard for you to see what I'm saying. You get me? So I understand everybody gonna see it in their own time, but that's what I do, bro. And like you said, you was there right there when I came up with off the top of my head, just like that. And now we got Media Mondays and people listen. Look how many artists we already brought in. AJ Lino went from when we first started, he had less than 100. He had less than 100 subs on his shit. Now he got over 1,000. I mean, it don't sound like a lot, but shit, it's still an improvement. You see what I'm saying? So, Monogamous says focusing on the positive helps you come to terms with potential opportunities. Facts. James Brandon said it would also be cool to see you guys swipe from your perspective and break down profiles y'all swiped on, red flags, etc. Yeah, but that's a decent idea. But I don't know if we'll be able to, if Tinder would allow that. You feel me? But yeah, that might be a good idea overall. Like if we could do like a share screen type of thing and show exactly what the mindset is when you're swiping and texting these chicks back and all that. And that might also be a privacy issue too. But so who knows? But that is a good idea. Matthew said that's a huge improvement. Monogamous says, whenever I'm feeling hella grateful, I'm giving out gratitude in bulk. It's a supernatural feeling. Whenever I'm serving the word and God's purpose, I feel like I'm tapping into my best version of me. And that's exactly how it should feel, bro. That's exactly how it should feel. It's like you going from Saiyan to Super Saiyan, my nigga. That's exactly how it should feel. But anyway, guys, I'm going to end it on that note. I'm going to cross over to Instagram. If I'm going to finish the walk on Instagram, follow me on Instagram at @MilesInTheGame, @MilesInTheGame. All right? It's your boy. It's your boy, Miles Cunningham. Have a great day. Be good to yourself. And remember, the truth is inside you. Peace.